Today we have a box. This is actually my roommate's box. He ordered a bunch of stuff online and graciously said that I could unbox it for him. So I'm excited to see what's in here. I don't know if it'll be anything that's like particularly relevant to me. It's pretty heavy. And yeah, we're just gonna take a look inside and see what we got. Okay, so first impressions, we've got some tools. Alright, looks like we've got ourselves a Milwaukee Special Buy M18 9-tool combo kit. Just as I suspected. Try not to break anything because it's not mine. Oh my gosh, more boxes. Alright, so we've got a thing and a little thing that's pretending to be a wrench but isn't. This looks like one of those leaf blower heads. I don't know if that is one of the tools that comes in a normal toolkit. It's like something from a Dr. Seuss book, but I'm sure we could find something to do with those. And then we've got oh, maybe it is a leaf blower. So we've got this little guy. Yeah, oh, maybe we can go blow some leaves. Oh, that's so cute. And then when you take this part off, this looks like one of those things where you take a number at the deli and then they call you out and then it's your turn to get your shaved Black Forest ham. Oh, an extendy! Oh ho ho! For the leaves that are extra far away. I would give the cordless compact blower an 8 out of 10 because I've got a pretty good idea about what it does, and it looks like all the pieces are here. So the next thing, this was the first thing I pulled out and didn't really look at much yet. It looks like a little zoom. I'm assuming something sharp is supposed to be on here. This one was close to these other items, but I don't know if they necessarily go together. Honestly, you could stick anything to anything at this point. This reminds me of one of those little grinders that you see in movies about like cars or auto body shops. I'm gonna look at the legend here. Okay, I think it's a 4.5-inch grinder. I think that's where we're at. So zoom with your little Fast and Furious, whatever. All right, zoom, Cars 3. I give the grinder a 5 out of 10 because it's like a little boring and I don't think I would have a use for this. All right, we got ourselves another tool here. Surprise. This one's a wee bit heavy. This one's got a little ruler. That's cute. Very nice. Love that. Love that journey for you. Oh, and it's got blades. Love that. That makes everything more exciting. Okay, so these I have seen on HGTV. They're used for cutting large planks of wood that then you'll like, I don't know, panel your living room, or you'll like build a garden shed, or something like that. I don't know what else you would do with it. But yeah, okay, so it's obviously some sort of saw. I'm gonna say it's not a table saw because it's not attached to a table. It's a bit heavy to be a hand saw, but perhaps my hands are just tired. I'm gonna call it the portable roundy circular saw. Circular? Oh yeah, it is. All right, we've got our 6.5-inch circular saw. Knew it, I called that. Circular saw gets a 9 out of 10 because I feel super accomplished. Yeah, M18 cordless circular saw. I feel super accomplished knowing what that was. And yeah, now we could like build a deck, build a, I don't know, like a tree fort. Maybe we could cut some tile, but sometimes you have to cut the tile when it's wet. I don't know why they just do that on TV. She's a little hefty. Ooh. There's some good structure to this bag, and I respect that. I really like a nice structured bag. Oh, pops up like a little picnic basket. Okay, those are the instructions, and I'm not gonna look at them because that's cheating. Oh, this just looks like a battery. It says lithium, who cares? Can't bring it on a plane. All right. This, it's got an on-off button. Could not say what this part does. All right. This is a triangle, a shiny triangle. The sandpaper, I don't really get the point of it being in a triangle. Most of the sandpaper I use is on an emery board. Maybe this is a sander of sorts. Okay, there's 2 more batteries in here, so you can just sand all night long. Okay, is this a tool? Judging by the legend, it's just a multi-tool. So, good for you. I'm gonna give the multi-tool 4 out of 10 because it seems unimpressive and I don't understand it. Great. All right, next. There's some little bitty boodles, whatever you want to do with that. Maybe stick it to your multi-tool. Oh, I bet this cuts something. Okay, so we got another little battery thing. It goes down there. I bet this is one of those skinny saws. Do we have any skinny saw blades in here? Okay, well, this is a drill. This is unrelated to what I think is my skinny saw. So is there a word? 1/4-inch hex compact impact driver. All right, so like a drill. Okay, this one's like a more familiar version of a drill. So compact driver, maybe for nails. Who knows? This isn't a tutorial. 1/2-inch compact hammer drill / driver. All right, so it's a drill. Still looking for the mini blades for what I think our mini skinny saw is. There's not enough blades in here. There's just not a lot of stuff left, and I don't know where else they'd be hiding the sharp objects. Okay, God, what looks like a, oh, it's a light. It's got LED on it in case we were unsure. Okay, the compact driver I think gets like a 6 out of 10 because it seems like kind of unnecessary. I don't know the difference between this and a drill, and it's not that exciting. Now the drill is going to get like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm not going to give anything a perfect score. Nothing ever gets 10. So 8.5 out of 10 because this is genuinely useful and I could find a purpose for this. But work light, maybe I'll also give it an 8 out of 10. Like, we don't know how bright it is, but it looks heavy duty enough that it's probably useful. And lights are just generally good to have around, especially when the sun goes down at like 4 o'clock. The last thing in the bottom, which is making me question the skinny saw, because there's nothing else really in here other than this puppy, which just looks like the Papa drill. It's very heavy. I bet she's gonna pack a punch. This is probably the 1/2-inch high torque impact wrench. Okay, so it's just a wrench on steroids. I'll give it a 7 because I'm curious and I like the promise of the power that I think this will have just due to its heft. We're back to this guy, which I was like, I bet you could put a skinny little blade in there and go zig 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 and make your jigsaw puzzles. I don't see any blades here. Maybe it's all like pieces sold separately. IDK. All right, what's the box say? What is this? Hacksaw recip saw. There's no pointy bits on it. You don't want to hack things apart with a blunt object. It's painful for everyone involved. So I'm sure you need some sort of little jaggedy teeth on here to make it worth your while. We also just have a little strap that we can put on our little bag. So if your little handsies get tired of having your clutch or your little tote, then you can make it a full out, I guess it'd be like an oversized purse, really. That's the box. So final thoughts on our Special by Milwaukee M18 9-tool combo kit. There weren't any Allen keys included in the kit, so it's pretty useless for all of your IKEA furniture. I think there are some other useful things in here that I'm sure we could find a purpose for, particularly the light, the drill, the little leaf blower. You know, I like that one. This is just my review. These are my ratings. If you disagree with any of my ratings, feel free to comment below, but just know that my opinion is the correct one. I think my favorite thing about this is that it comes in this sweet little carrying case. I think there's a lot of useful things we could do with this, and I guess you could store your tools also. Personally, I think I would rather spend my money on something else. I don't know how much this cost, and I don't know where it came from. But overall, it looks like you get some fun things that I'm sure you could do some activities with. I hope you found this review helpful. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button for more videos that are just as informative as this one. I just realized the side of the box says you need 2 people to lift it, and that is not how I did this. Okay, but also this thing is just a stick. I could build a stick and call it a multi-purpose tool. Stay tuned for part 2 where I build a fort out of all the boxes.